I did not plan for this video. This video is super random. I thought I would film it because it popped up in my mind and I'm like, actually, that would be an interesting video to film. Does size matter? Does size matter? Everyone has their own opinion about what that means. I can't even talk. Their definition of size and what truly matters. I'm just gonna give you guys mine, okay? I'm gonna give you guys my personal definition and how I view the question, does size matter? Obviously, we are talking about binglings, so that's what we're addressing in this video. I think I have this video flagged so that if you're not 18, you're not able to view this video, but this is for mature audiences only. So if you're under the age of 18, click out of this video. Do not watch this video. This video is not for you. Does size matter? I used to be that girl that was like, size doesn't matter. It's how it feels and whether it's pleasurable. That was like my mindset. Size does not matter as long as it feels good. This is kind of weird talking about, but I've talked about worse things on my channel. Let's just be so fair. We're all adults here. So this is like a conversation that I would have with my friend or my family member. That was my mindset. That's how I view things. I just didn't really know. A lot of women have preferences. I have a specific preference, but I don't think it's too crazy compared to other people and their expectations and standards for sex and penis. Oh God, not me not knowing how to spell. But let me just say, I've had a change of mind through experiences and just through some shit that I've experienced and gone through. Size does matter. Size, yes, does matter. Now, when I say that, it's not, okay, it has to be big or it has to be above an X number amount of inches to be considered big. Like, that's not what it means. For me, personally, I think, okay, what I deem as too small and too big, I'm just gonna mention it since this video is about all of that. Under 6 inches would be considered small. And then 6 inches, 6.5 and above is obviously big, in my opinion. That's how I would deem and draw the line between small and big. I know there's this thing with length and girth, right? For me, I don't care if it's long. I actually don't like it long. I am more of the women, I'm one of those women that love girth. I would pick girth over length any day, always. This is kind of weird. I just hope that certain people don't come across this fucking video and watch this. I'm sure there's women that could agree and say the same shit as me. So girth, I prefer girth over length, big time. Also, I think too big for me would be anything above 8 inches. Anything past 8 inches is a bit much for me personally. I've had one guy through experience that was 8 inches and it was, okay, wait, I'm gonna share that story a little bit. Under 8 inches, above 6 and 6.5 is like I was gonna say happy place, girl. That's like the range, you know, like my preference personally. So when I'm going back to like girth size, I love a good stuffer. I like to joke around with my friends and be like, I need a certified stuffer, but I live in Hawaii, so I talk mok. I don't really talk mok on my channel. It's like broken English, right? Like, what is mok? Mok is very like pidgin. So yeah, I talk like that. I talk mok and pidgin in my real life. And we would say shit like, I need a certified stuffer. I need a God, I can't talk. I need a certified stuffer. My boys. Yeah. I love being stuffed. This is kind of low-key weird because this is on the internet and I don't know who the fuck is gonna come across my video. Love a good girthy dingling that can just stuff my hole, I guess. I fucking cannot with myself. And I also have I can't talk. Hold on, let me just, what am I getting excited? The fuck? I have a thing for big balls. Not like dog ass balls, but like when a guy has big balls, it's really sexy. And when they have like a big tip, that's pretty. Because I've seen some tips and they're big, but they don't look cute. And what I mean by that looks nice and looks good is when everything is proportionate. Like, there's some penis tips that look wonky. I guess the word is wonky. Is the word wonky? I'm not into that. I love a good big tip. I love a good girthy meat missile. Love me some veins. Love me some big balls. That's my preference. Anyways, so going back to experience, I would say I had 2 penises that actually felt good. Felt good. It was the right amount of hardness. Because you know how like some penises are not that hard. Like some are fat and thick, but it's not hard. And I need piping hard. DICK. Anyways, yeah, I've had 2 out of all the bodies. 2 I felt felt good. The one that I was talking about, the 8 inches, the 8-inch guy. I was gonna say his ethnicities, but should I mention that? He was European, Mexican, and something else. Japanese, something. But he had like the very first 8-inch. I call this thing a meat missile because that's just what it is. It's a meat missile. It's consistent from the base to the tip, like as far as girth and size. Wow. And it feels like it fits my pussy hole perfectly. Yeah. We don't talk no more. But that was an experience. Size matters to an extent. To each their own though. Because I have a fat ass, like it has to be at least 6.5 inches. Otherwise my ass will be swallowing the dick hole. So, you know, you gotta have the right size for that dicky to go through that ass. I don't even know if I'm posting this video. This video is a bit much. At the same time, educational purposes, entertainment purposes. That's like my personal preference. That might be a bit much for some people. I've also had under 6 inches, 5, like a Roku fucking remote dick. And it was okay. I didn't feel like I was piped the fuck down, but yeah, anyways, every woman has their preference. I already shared my preference with you guys and like the visuals. But to each their own. You know, I think a lot of guys think that women want big dicks, but that's not true. At least for me, it's not true. I don't want no horse dick. I just don't. Me personally, I'm not into that. I don't think it would feel good. I'm more into pleasure instead of pain. A little bit of pain is fine, but if that thing is going through my brains, I don't know. Not that I've ever experienced that, but you know, I have no interest in experiencing that. From a woman's standpoint, size matters to an extent. Obviously, our vaginal walls aren't deep, so we can only take so much dick. I've learned that size, girth matters. It does. Especially if you have a fat ass, you got some meat on your pussy, like, you know, you gotta have a penis that can thrive in those conditions. You obviously don't have to have a fucking horsey dick, but not the horsey dick. That's just me personally. That's my take on if size matters. Honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Any dick can be any size. For me, it's more of an emotional connection that I have to you that would turn me on more than anything. But that's a whole different video. So let me know in the comments. Ladies, guys, does size matter to you? Yes, no, why not? Why so? Let me know. I've never had sex. So while we're on this topic, I've never had an experience. I have to watch what I say because YouTube will flag certain words. But I've never had an experience with someone that wasn't circumcised. I talked to somebody that was uncircumcised, but didn't do anything with that person. So put it in the comments. How does that feel like? Not me being interested. Like, do you feel the tip? Do you not feel the tip? Do you feel the veins on the shaft or do you not feel the veins on the shaft? Let me know. Asking for a friend. I swear I'm gonna regret this video. I swear. But yes, size does matter. It does to an extent. When I want dick, I need to be piped the fuck down, not played with. Hello?